Matthew 25. The kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. The foolish took their lamps, but brought no oil with them. But the wise took oil in jars along with their lamps. As the bridegroom delayed, they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight a shout rang out, "Behold the bridegroom! Come out to meet him!" Then all the virgins woke up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, our lamps are going out." But the wise replied, "No, there may not be enough for both us and you. Instead, go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourselves." But while they were on their way to buy the oil, the bridegroom arrived. The virgins who were ready went in with him to the wedding feast, and the door was shut. Later the other virgins came and said, "Lord, Lord, open the door for us." But he replied, "Truly I tell you, I do not know you. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour. For it is like a man going on a journey, who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The one who had received 5 talents went at once, and traded with them, and gained 5 more. Likewise, the one with 2 talents gained 2 more. But the servant who had received 1 talent went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The one who had received 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 more, and said, "Master, you entrusted me with 5 talents. See, I have gained 5 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master." The one with 2 talents also came forward and said, "Master, you entrusted me with 2 talents. See, I have gained 2 more." His master replied, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master." Then the one who had received 1 talent came and said, "Master, I knew you to be a hard man, harvesting where you did not sow and gathering where you did not scatter seed. So I was afraid, and went and hid your talent in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you." But his master answered, "You wicked and lazy servant. You knew that I harvest where I have not sown, and gather where I have not scattered seed. Then you should have deposited my money with the bankers, so that at my return I would have received it back with interest. So take the talent from him, and give it to the one who has 10 talents. For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have an abundance. But from the one who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. And throw that worthless servant into the outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will place the sheep on his right, and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? When did we see you a stranger and welcome you, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?" The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Then he will say to those on his left, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not welcome me. Naked, and you did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, and you did not visit me. They also will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or naked or sick or in prison, and did not help you? He will reply, Truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. And they will go away into eternal punishment, but the righteous into eternal life.